Listen to this.
You are pressing the accelerator pedal.
A brand new tech implemented to KiA EV5, only changed completely when I had some burgers in the second row seat. Welcome to Cars in Korea. I am DK Kim, your source for latest Genesis, Hyundai, and Kia cars straight from Korea. And the car I am test driving today is KiA EV5. I actually have already put 400 kilometers with the average battery consumption of 6.0 kilometers per kilowatt hour, which is really great because trust me, I am the worst person when it comes to the battery fuel efficiency. So that number, that efficiency will be much higher for people who can properly drive a vehicle. That is not me. If you didn't know, Kia started off filling up their EV lineups with EV6 using EGMP, Hyundai Motor Group's first EV dedicated platform, which stands for Electric Global Modular Platform. So followed by EV6 came EV9, then EV3, EV4, and finally this EV5. And EV5 is the fifth one. And we know those numbers in between will soon be filled up. The thing is, EV5, I dare to say it has been the most anticipated car from the EV lineup. In terms of the exterior size, EV5 is very close and similar to the Kia Sportage. Therefore, some people do say that EV5 is essentially an electrified version of Kia Sportage. And I don't really disagree with that, except for the fact that EV5 somehow looks bigger. Despite the fact that the car I am test driving is black, which means that it is going to be a little smaller than it actually is due to the color. I met numerous Kia Sportage during the test drive. I even put the car next to one another, so I know the numbers don't lie. I felt it especially more so when I parked the car next to Kia Sorento. I could definitely see that EV5 is smaller than Kia Sorento, but that must derive from the sensation I get from the interior. Well, thanks to the EV5's exterior boxy design, all of that got translated into more space inside. Cabin, second row, trunk, and even more extra storage underneath the trunk. The list just goes on and on. And oh, not to mention about this wide panoramic sunroof. That truly is wide. There is another glass found on the second row seat. Watch how long it takes for the shade to cover and uncover. It is forever long because that's how big and wide this panoramic sunroof is. So big props to that. Entering the tunnel, perfect time for us to check out the NVH, noise, vibration, and harshness. All of the windows, windshield, first row, and the second row